Hello. You're back?
Yes, Jerry. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Might get that script set up for you to trigger it at 11. Well, I might be able to run it. I got to go bring in my car like 30 minutes before, but
Okay.
I'll just keep you on standby in case I can't run the
Yeah,
script
yeah.
for some
Okay.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're still trying to find out everybody we're sending it to. So Danny's going to give us that final say so.
Okay. So let me take full form development now.
Yeah.
Chief development. So for now you have added user key to get the player ID, right?
Yeah. Well, it's going to be the query can be different. So
Mm,
whatever Danny says the query is, this is just a query that we're going to have to run to get all the users we're going to send it to.
yes,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, navigation. Yep, got it.
Sure.
Ismail, on Friday you told us you are going to send what you required. Waiting for it.
Yeah, I'm still kind of have a few challenges that I'm kind of
Okay.
trying to figure out. So it's changing. I don't want to send you something and then change it later. So
Okay.
that's why I still haven't sent it.
Yeah.
Also, I was thinking about this in terms of the images being unique. Can we use the image URL to determine, like, as an ID to pull that? Because like when you open different images, you're gonna need to tell it which tag to pull.
Wait. A query for like tags by image?
So when you tag somebody in an image and you close the image and open a different image, one might have a tag, the other might not, right?
Correct.
So we need to pull each tag for each image, and we need some kind of ID for that.
Um, but each message is an image.
Message key will be the ID, na?
Yeah.
Unique.
Well, message key will be good for in chat, but also tags. Like I feel like we're gonna have them inside like feeds and stuff. I'm sure because like that's where kind of
But that's like I guess that's like a different level of tagging that we have to work on separately from this.
It doesn't have to be though, because if you, let's say we make the image URL, for example, as a key. I don't know if that's a good idea or not yet. We have to kind of look into it, but
Maybe
and
by
the modal is the same modal on both.
maybe by like the cloudinary path or the URL.
Yeah. So like anytime you open any image within this modal, which is used throughout the app, you can support tags without any extra work, whether front end or back end.
I see. Okay. I see what you're saying.
So I was thinking maybe image URL would be unique enough. Because even if you have the same image inside chat, it's not going to be the same one inside feed. And if you send the same image twice, it would have different URLs.
I see. I see what you're saying. But an image cannot go to the feed and chat at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it could work as a unique identifier.
Mm-hmm.
And if you, so here's the thing: when it comes to like inside, what's it called? Inside feeds and stuff. When we click on it, we open the image in the same modal, the image modal, and that image modal is the thing that has the tags or the component that supports the tags.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Um.
We don't have to figure it out now, but it's just kind of an idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it.
Okay, cool.
Hey Todd, do you have any idea where the others are?
Let me check. I think they might actually be um, doing a rad show this morning, but I wasn't sure exactly if both John and Danny were going to be a part of it or just one of them. Let me double check.
Oh, I have an emergency. There we go. I can jump on in about an hour. Okay.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I guess we can catch up in about an hour then.
All right. We just want to go through some quick updates, though. In the meantime,
Yeah.
I'm it.
Yes, Jerry. So first thing I work on like Wells required total con inside get all trusted. So I have created a pull request for it.
Okay.
Second thing,
Mhm.
okay, John sent me a problem. Let me send my screen. I will show you. Here, you can see it. This is a problem. These are essentially same notification. I should get one or the other. So like he is receiving look just who joined the circle, and
Mhm.
also you convince a friend to join. I checked it. I checked it like inside our code. It is mentioned like it should like if you are receiving, you convince a friend to join. Na? You should not receive this one. Look
So
who just joined circle.
yeah, I found that he did get that notification though. So have you done any more investigation for it? Because I mean, I can see John got the notification. So
Hmm. So I check in the code. If you will go to the code now, here I will show you. So this one place, just a minute, modules, resolver. It is sending from here. You look who joins the circle, and it is already checking here line number. On the card. Okay, okay, okay. Probably get some branch data sent out here. So existing phone record, then first the inverter ID. User not inverter player ID. If user not inverter player ID. Where it is? Where see here. Here it is already checking if filter player ID is not equal to user inverter player ID. Nothing is happening. So it should not send to them.
are you able to go back on the timestamps and the logs and see why it's sent to John then? Like the code looked right to me, but I almost feel there's a little more investigation needed to see why John got it twice.
Yes. So I will check more about it. But I found it like we already handled it. So I will go what we need to create the scenario, then we need to test it.
Yeah, see if you can pull the logs from that time.
Okay. And third thing inside here, if you will see now, that I handle it today. Also, if the user is external in group chat and you will get a third notification, this should not happen. Like here, this one. When you invite someone and he is the external user also, that system message notification is going on. Since suppose you, me, and a third party, third external user is a group chat, and like you invited that external user earlier, and he joined the circle. So like system, you will either get this one or now it is getting the system message also.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I handle this one. So now if you are receive you already receive a notification, so you will not receive here.
Okay.
So I created pull request for it also.
Okay. Well, we can
Mm.
try this. Now we have to test it though. We're gonna really have
Yes,
to test this notification.
correct. And yeah, two things. The third things like I work on the automate automation like invalid image things like what Ian said day on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So like it should trigger a mail or something like every day. So I will give you the endpoint. So you need to set it up inside the cron.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it from my side.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm guessing Danny is involved in whatever John had to step away for because I'm still waiting on the audience to send. What I'm gonna
Mhm.
do is um hey Todd, Danny wants me to send out a notification at 11 when Josh goes in the air.
Mhm.
Uh
Okay.
he does he what would you think? Do we send it to everybody in the app or just the Maggot Army?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, that's
Um,
left off.
well, Danny just sent that to you?
Yeah, Danny said that he gave me a notification. He's like, "Can you send this at 11 when Josh goes on the air?" And
Okay.
it was, he said, the vast majority of users, but then he's like, "Let me think on that, whether or not it's going to be just the Maggot Army or everybody in the app."
I see. I see. So essentially he is going to respond at some point here with who he wants it sent to. I would think it would be just the Maggot Army chat, but that would seem silly because we probably would want to get people in the UFC chat as well, which starts to lead me towards, well, maybe we just send it to everybody. But
Maybe what I can do is anybody in the Maggot Army chat, or okay,
Mhm.
two things: anybody in the Maggot Army chat, anybody in the UFC chat, and anybody that follows Josh.
Anyone that follows Josh. Yeah, how many people is that?
Or beyond the Maggot Army.
Dang. Great effing question. I mean, is there any? I mean, I almost. What's the message that Danny wants sent?
It's something like UFC fighter Josh Emmett now live on Rad Radio,
I see.
and it's going to link to the Rad profile where they can listen live.
Okay. Huh. Is there a resource concern or cost concern or
No,
performance concern for sending to everybody?
no, it's going to be a push notification.
Right. Okay. Huh. And what's his exact? Is it Josh Emmett, like UFC fighter, or is it just Josh Emmett?
This is what it says. The header is live now, and then it says UFC fighter and Sircles partner Josh Emmett on Rad Radio. Tap in to listen.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah.
JD,
Uh-huh.
he is not able to see auto suggested group on top of his lobby.
Wait, what?
He is not able to see auto suggested group on top of his lobby.
What group?
Auto suggested.
Auto.
Let me show you.
What auto?
This one, I want that. Can you see my screen here?
Yes.
So he is not able to see this group.
That was something with the location. I don't know why I told John to send that to Amine. It was something with the location permissions being disabled.
Okay.
I mean, did you ever look at that or fix it?
I'm not certain I sent that to Amine.
No, John sent it to Amine. Sorry.
Oh, I see. That's okay.
No,
I don't think
sorry,
Amine is on the call.
yeah, Amin's running late. Yeah, John sent it to Amit, and I told John last week that Amine should look at it because he implemented this group thing. And there was something to do when he wasn't allowing location. The only other thing that you could do, Amit, is check Sentry and see if you can figure out why John's groups at the tops aren't loaded. But I almost thought this was something because he did not allow his location.
Thanks, Jerry.
Mhm. Okay. Anything else, Amit? All right. Let me go next. Yeah, we got the SMSs that were set up in the dashboard for the clubs. Todd, I sent you the stats for those SMSs. Did you have
Cool.
any questions about them?
Let me just double check. I think so. Oh wait. Oh, you mean the ones you sent me in Slack?
Mhm.
Yeah. No. I'm good for now.
Okay. Yeah, and we
And
also have.
we just had the. Let's see. Did anything go out Friday or just Saturday?
Well, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Saturday and Sunday. Perfect. Yeah, I got them. Thank you so much.
Let uh, what I will do is I'm gonna make an email that goes out. I know you wanted to track the whole process, but I'll make an email that you will
Yeah.
get. Who do you want getting that email?
For now, actually send it to me, John, Danny, and Zane, and
Okay.
Ari for that matter.
Okay. You, John, Danny, Zane, Ari.
Zane. Yep.
Okay. I will get that going to them, and also I'm gonna try and make another dashboard. I'm gonna try to finish up that dashboard for scheduling out the notification blast.
Yeah.
It's that it sounds like we're sending a lot more often now that we're having a lot of engagement.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get that going because I know Danny tried to send out a push yesterday, but I wasn't home.
All right.
You have to like try and piece it together in one signal. We'll try and make something a little easier for that.
Gotcha.
Um,
Yeah, my thought behind something in a dashboard, not that it's critical in any way. An email for now is fine. My thought was, of course, when the email goes out, it'd be good to know just how many, like I mentioned, how many SMSs were sent. And then if I was to check any days after, I could see live data, like how many people actually onboarded from those SMSs based on the day or something like that, instead of sending an email out to get that information later. But that works too if that's easier. And it's not urgent by any means, but just talking it out. I imagine once the SMS goes out, it could be days before. It's possible that days go by before those SMSs turn into onboards.
yeah, I agree.
And of course, I think the likelihood of the SMS becoming an onboard becomes less and less likely as the day passes on or days go on.
Yeah, I agree. The majority of some of them did end up eventually onboarding, but most of them, yeah, did within like the first hour.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to talk about some strategy later about what to do with those phone numbers that don't onboard and how to reach out to them at another time if possible.
Mhm.
Whatever that means, weeks later, days later, whatever, but we'll figure that part out.
Yeah, got it. Okay, yeah, when we have time.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So I'll work on getting those dashboards finished, and maybe I'll work with Ismail on whatever he needs, whatever he decides on the tagging, which I know he had a call with me earlier this morning. I kind of like the approach that he was thinking about with the tagging, but I don't think we have everybody on the call to where that we can kind of give a final answer on where to go with that.
Yeah.
I actually had a quick meeting with John before he went, and he seemed to like it, but he did want to run by Danny, Chantel, and Todd.
Oh well,
But we have Chantel and Todd here, so I can go ahead and kind of demo it. If that feedback, it's
Sure.
go
all
ahead.
there. Chantel, are you here too?
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So this is kind of similar to what we have um, for tagging. So instead of when we first launched the app, it's kind of already in tag mode, where if you wanna like interact with or go into tag mode, you have to actually click, get the modal, select someone, and then you're in it, and then you can cancel or edit your existing tags. I was thinking we have like a tag friend button, and of course this can go here, here, wherever, but this is placeholder for now. Where if you click on it, then you go into this tag mode where it would say, you know, how many people you tagged, cancel or done, and then you can tap to tag someone. And then after you click done, you go back into regular mode where you can just like zoom in, zoom out, but you can't drag or delete here. You have to go back into tag mode to be able to drag and delete. And the nice thing about this is you can like, or I guess it's similar, but like it just makes it more clear where if I want to like tag somebody else now, like click here, and if I click cancel, it would just delete the last action um, that was taken. So this way, there's like a toggle to go into tag mode or exit. If that makes sense.
What do you think, Chantel? I would think Danny and Chantel probably have the most input on this. I'm not a big social media guy. I have a little input, but so far it looks good. But
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I talked on double mute. I was like, why is he talking over me? I just unmuted myself.
Go ahead, Chantel.
Can you go back to showing the initial tagging? I haven't had enough coffee and my eyes couldn't keep up with how fast you were going.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sure. So let's just delete everything. So when you first enter the image,
Mhm.
it would behave as a regular image. You can double tap, move, you know, just a regular image. Um, so with with the initial flow, it was just we're kind of already in tag mode, kind of, because you can
Yeah.
just click anywhere and tag.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. The button. I do.
Yeah,
The button is so much better than the text. We were just following Instagram, but I think the button's way better.
yeah, because like we can just add a top on the right here, keep it. Maybe here's not the best place since it's a button. So maybe we add it here or here,
Yeah.
wherever you guys want to add it. But as soon as you click on it, you kind of now are in tag mode where you
Yeah,
see
now
this.
you know it.
Yeah, and then if you click anywhere on the image, you would get this modal. So everything's the same. Here you can drag in this, and then the nice thing is, we add two people here. Um, so once you click done, it would save it, and then now you can't like now you're back into the regular image. You can just like double click. You can't drag these. It's just the image again.
Okay.
And then if you go back into tag mode, you can go back to like dragging or
Perfect. Love it. It's great. Yep.
okay, cool. And then one more thing is like also if you add like one last person, like see how we added three people now. This was the last person to be added before saving. So if you click cancel, just remove that last actions that you took,
Love it.
not the whole thing.
Love it. Better than Instagram.
Yeah. So John had a few questions, and after I showed him that we like in order to go into tag mode, you don't have to add someone, which before we did.
Yeah.
So I think that's what sold him. I was like, okay, yeah, good point. Just want to run it by Chantel and Danny.
Yep. I love it. It's a really good user experience.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So yeah, if John now that you've seen it, you guys can just maybe final touch. John said he really liked these buttons here with the gradient
Yeah.
and the color.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Look at that. That's nice.
Yeah, so maybe we keep these as is, and this is a counter that obviously increases or decreases by how many people.
So is
We,
that a linear or a radial gradient on there? It looks linear, but
it's here. Oops. Um, it's more of a gradient, but let me zoom in. Maybe you see it more like that. Does it
Okay,
is it better?
yeah. Yep. Got it.
Yeah. So, of course, you won't be able to zoom on once you're in tag mode. And if you're zoomed in and you click tag, it would zoom out.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I still need to work on those, but I wanted to run the kind of the proof of concept before I went ahead and got into the little details.
I love it. It's great.
Awesome. Okay, then I'll just move forward with this, and yeah, I'll keep you updated, Jerry, on or on it on. I'll have you both on the final. Hopefully, I can have today the final um, object for the tags. Or if I don't know if it's better to send like what I already have. If you guys want to start on it, and then obviously it might need to be edited. So I don't know if that's easier or just wait until I have the full object and then send it to you guys. I don't know which one you guys prefer. Where's the backend team?
So, Ismail, I will start working tomorrow on it. So, better I think you have sufficient time. So, before ending your day, you can send it to me.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, maybe it's better whenever you have an object just to reach out to us, and then we can figure out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. All right. That's kind of my update.
Okay. What else? What's up? What else?
Wellington.
I think he said he'll be right back in the chat, but that was a while back. I was like, yeah, I got 13 minutes ago, so maybe he's not back yet.
Okay. Chantel, Todd, anything y'all want to add?
No, I think I'm good for now.
Yeah, I've been kind of slacking you the questions that I've had. Oh, you know what? So I was right on the dashboard that anytime I do an action, the pop-up that's usually on front is behind. So it's like I have to close it and reopen it for each action.
Mhm.
And that's for anything in the dashboard that's user management, that's verifying businesses.
That's on my list to fix.
Okay.
I noticed it last night.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I've just been trying to keep up with all the people whose emails either aren't the same or didn't get them, stuff like that. What's kind of odd is I did notice in the panel that when I went to go link it, it was already linked. That was kind of confusing.
Yeah, so that means that they're already linked. So are they missing perks or?
Yeah, some of their badges weren't there. And the other thing is I don't know if it's the timing of the way the link worked, like if it's retroactive, but when we did the initial email to verify people, like in March or something like that, we didn't have the 2x, 3x, 4x investor badges. And so some people have tried to go back to that email and click it, and they're not getting those badges.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So yeah, I might have to go and like rerun those perks. I see. I could probably just rerun it retroactively for everybody.
Oh, well, that would work.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Wells, are you back? Okay. I guess we can break. I need to go bring my car in. So okay.
Okay.
Guess we'll just
Okay,
break for now.
so I will wait for Danny.
Yeah,
message.
I'm gonna make that script, that query a minute to run. That way you can get everything ready, and then you can run the script.
Yeah. So, but we need to know now audience about audience, right?
I'm gonna build a script. I have an idea of who to send it to,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Yep. I will take it.
Mhm. All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, y'all.
Right. Bye.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, y'all.